Hey guys, and welcome to another Polymer clay tutorial. Today we are going to create a warrior from the mobile game Brutal H. It is so great to be back again, guys. I am healthy again and I am not suffering from that bad throat infection anymore. Sorry that there was no tutorial last week, but I had to stay in bed with high fever and I couldn't even speak anyway. So, before we will jump in and I will explain what we are creating, there is a great story behind this tutorial. Some while ago I watched some tutorials on YouTube, yes, this also happens, and there was this funny ad from the mobile game Brutal H, a warrior with his club running away from a mammoth, and I think he wanted to hunt and eat that mammoth. And he's sweating and anxious and suddenly is stumbling over a stone, and yeah, actually this was way more funny watching it than me telling it. I fell in love with these characters from Brutal Age, these Stone Age warriors, and I got in touch with the great people from Brutal Age and they loved my idea to create this warrior. So it is an honor for me to announce that this tutorial is brought to you by the people from Brutal Age itself. For those of you who haven't played the game before, I will also talk about it later, but now let's jump in and create the Stone Age warrior from Brutal Age. I start with the face as always. This is the most important part to make the figure alive. Currently working on the eyebrows itself. I spent some extra time to make this character as detailed as possible. Actually, I think this is the most detailed character I ever created, and this also involves the ears, so we will attach them to the head itself. And now we will work on the beard itself. Well, you have seen the thumbnail. You know that I decided to create the hair from wool, but well, for the beard I decided to create it just from clay, as it is the best way and the best method to get a really nice beard in shape. I think this would have been quite a struggle to create it also from wool, using the scalpel for the details, and we will pre-bake the head, putting it into the oven. Meanwhile, we will prepare the skeleton from the aluminum wire. The reason why I put the head separately into the oven is just to save it. I'm really afraid that I will destroy it while putting it onto the body and changing the shape again, and this is why I decided to put it into the oven. Now that we finished the armature from aluminum wire, we start coating with this foil to get it very lightweight and to get a bit of volume that you don't need that much of clay. And I'm just fixing the stand, and now we will start coating the body and shaping and creating all these muscles from the warrior itself. This will be his right arm and of course the left arm as well. The feet, well, they are a bit shorter than the arms, but this is what the real character looks like. Just check out this picture from the game itself. I try to be as near as possible, just smoothing all these gaps, and I think it looks nice. Now we can start working on the muscles. These are the breast muscles. It's called pectoralis major. Don't ask me why I know that, but I know. Now we will also start working on the other muscles as well. Meanwhile, I take the chance to tell you some more about the game for those of you who don't know Brutal Age. It is a free-to-play MMO strategic mobile game, and you are a war chief. You have your own tribe and you're building up your own city and outposts on a bigger map with players all over the world. And the great thing about this game, which I love the most, is that you can develop and upgrade each building and each warrior, each character, to get just better and better. And not only for just hunting, you can also do that of course, but for fighting other tribes and to increase your own area on the map itself. So you should really check this out. It's a great strategic game. I loved it a lot, especially when I had to stay in bed and I was bored a lot. I really enjoyed it. So check it out. I think you can also add me in the game itself. Well, my name is Claim, surprise. And I think you can also start your own horde. And we really should start our own horde. I haven't figured out how to do that in the game. Maybe one of you can help me with that. Just leave it in the comments and we will start playing together and fight other tribes. The Clay tribe. I don't think any enemy will take us serious if we call ourselves the Clay tribe. Maybe it's the Cutting tribe, I don't know. Yeah, we just placed the head onto the body, the pre-baked head, and now we will start mixing the clay for the stand. It really is supposed to look like stone. This is why there is still this pattern. I didn't want to mix it too strong, that it really looks nice. I decided to create it with 6 corners. So you can just create it the way you like it. Just placing it, and it's really stable the way I put the creation and with a wire onto the stand. I really like how the stones turned out. It really looks realistic, and now we can go on and start creating all the armor of our Stone Age warrior. Yeah, these are the arm protection stuff things, yeah. Just wrap around the ochre clay. So this is just leather band which is holding these protections, the other hand as well. Instead of taking this ochre clay, I was also thinking about taking just some cord, but I saved that for the axe, so we will create that later. Now let's focus on the shoes itself. They are pretty detailed, so just be careful, spend some extra time on these, because it's really worth it. And I really loved how they turned out. It really looks like as if they were made just out of leather. Vegetarian leather. You know that I'm vegetarian, right? Just wanted to mention it one more time. Yeah, you know, when I was a child, I was really into these Stone Age stuff and dinosaurs. I know this was a few million years before that time, but I was really into that stuff, this ancient stuff. And this was why I wanted to become not only an archaeologist, but I wanted to become a paleontologist. So this is a guy who cares about dinosaurs and all these bones and searching for them. And well, together with my brother and two very good friends, we started this club where we met once a week and we talked about dinosaurs and other animals, cause we all wanted to become any kind of biologists. Well, I wanted to become a paleontologist. In fact, this club was called the Nature Club. Yeah, meanwhile we will create the skull. So this is one more great detail for our warrior. I assume that this skull is from a saber tooth. At least I think this animal is called just like that. Well, it's like a tiger, just with big teeth. I think I know you. You know what I mean. You get me. So here we go. We will create these teeth. So just stick it in. I decided to make them just a little bit darker, so that there's a slight difference to the skull color, and place it right in position. Now the axe itself, and it's also made out of bone from another animal he hunted down, probably a mammoth. Maybe, no, this is too small. Maybe it's even the same saber tooth. It's the leg bone from the saber tooth. I don't know. It's really sad that there are no saber tooth animals anymore. And just imagine if there would be still some mammoth alive. I heard about some paleontologists who found some cells, and maybe one day it's possible to clone them. Yeah, I'm not sure if this would just be amazing or if I would be scared. Yeah, we are placing some green because I had the feeling we need some more grass, and we're ready to go into the oven. Freshly baked warrior with no hair and some tooth and his axe. And now we will start assembling all these pieces. Here we go, just taking some cord, and I'm also gluing these teeth onto his chest so that they are nice in position and don't move too much. Just put some glue onto the bone from the axe and take some more cord, wrap around, and it really looks great. I love the effect of mixing different kinds of material. I'm not sure if this would have been also great by just using clay, I don't know. Glue it into his left hand, and now we will work with some color. This is acrylic paint, and we will make these tribal signs onto his body. Each warrior should have some tribal signs on his body. It's only on the shoulders and the legs. And now we will work on the issue that he has no hair. So we will glue a lot of brown wool onto his head and take some scissors. We are starting to cut these hair and to get them into shape. This was actually a lot of fun. And I also decided to glue one single strand of a hair right to the front. And finally, I guess, that's it! The warrior! I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial a lot. It's by far the most detailed character I ever created. I'm also looking forward to hear your opinion. If you like the game, check it out. You can download it for free. I'll include a link in the description. Guys, I'm so happy to be back again and that I'm healthy, and that is why I really hope to see you next week on Friday. So take care and bye! Hiya, 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 hiya.